Take him to the slaughterhouse, boys!
Several young people got lost in the forest and accidentally wandered into a town called Happy Valley. The place was completely deserted, and every building around them radiated an eerie, unsettling atmosphere. Just as they were wondering what was going on, a large crowd of townspeople suddenly emerged from all directions, wearing smiles that were both warm and strangely disturbing. The mayor enthusiastically invited them to attend the town's annual Festival of Joy. Only Jack sensed that something was wrong. It felt as if the townspeople had known they were coming all along. However, the mayor quickly arranged for several attractive women to personally entertain the visitors.
If I supply the peaches, do you think you boys could supply the cream?
The thoughtful hospitality gradually eased everyone's concerns. Soon afterward, two more groups of tourists arrived in town and, after receiving the same warm welcome, also decided to stay the night. What none of them realized was that the moment they stepped into Happy Valley, they had already become prey. Sophia, the most outgoing of the group, was the first to fall victim. When a handsome man approached her and struck up a conversation, she followed him without the slightest suspicion. After noticing a horse tattoo on her hip, the man led her to a stable and gently covered her eyes with a red ribbon. Sophia assumed it was all part of a flirtatious game, but the moment the blindfold was removed, all the color drained from her face. Her arms and legs had been tied to 4 different horses.
Harper, honey, this isn't exactly what I had in mind.
Well, Miss Pussy, it's exactly what I had in mind.
She desperately struggled and begged for mercy, but the man simply cracked his whip. The 4 horses bolted in different directions at the same time. Her horrifying screams echoed through the stable as her body was torn apart alive. That night, her remains were prepared as roasted meat and served at dinner. Even more horrifying, her friends devoured the meal without the slightest clue. One of them even ate a piece of meat that still bore part of her tattoo and never realized what it was. After dinner, everyone paired off with someone they fancied, leaving only the shy John alone in his room. Before long, a stunning waitress knocked on his door carrying a bottle of wine and offered to help him relax. Faced with such temptation, John could hardly refuse. But just as the mood reached its peak, the woman suddenly insisted that he drink from the bottle she had brought. John reluctantly took a few gulps. The next second, an unbearable burning sensation surged through his entire body. He quickly realized that the bottle contained no wine at all. It was concentrated sulfuric acid. Within seconds, his internal organs were completely destroyed by the corrosive liquid, and he died in agony. The following day, the Festival of Joy officially began. The women were dressed in specially designed gowns and performed on stage, dancing gracefully to eerie music. But as the performance continued, the other dancers gradually left the stage one by one, until only the curly-haired girl remained standing in the center. At that moment,
it's your maker now, bitch. You'll have to face. It's your maker now, bitch. You'll have to face.
Jack finally realized something was terribly wrong. He turned and ran for his life. Unfamiliar with the town, he was quickly surrounded by the villagers and overpowered. They dragged him to a long wooden table and pinned him down. The mayor smiled with satisfaction and publicly announced that